Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to see about the new features available inside the Microsoft Forms. So let's get started. The first feature is the first new enhancement we have in the Microsoft Form is related to the new interactivity option available inside the Microsoft Streams web part. So this is one of my already uploaded video related to the embed a canvas app into the Microsoft Teams, in which I am showing how we can embed the canvas app inside the Microsoft Teams application. So the new thing which is available in this particular stream part is this interactive button. If you don't see this interactive button, there is a high chance of not getting that enabled from this video settings. So in these video settings you will see one more option called as interactive. If it is off, you will not see that interactive, but the particular icon there, and by default it's on, so you should have it. But if it's not, you need to come into the video setting and then open up this interactivity, enable this interactivity. Okay, once you click on this, make that particular option enabled, you will see this interactivity icon. When you click on this icon, it will open up this panel from where you can add two things during the video when it is being played. So for example, I can add a form which is a Microsoft Forms, which is available inside this particular video. So I can open up the go to Microsoft Forms. I can open up my forms, and I have already created this video feedback form for me. So what I can do is I can just open up this, and from here click on this collect response. I can select anyone can respond or who can respond. In this particular case, I'm going to select anyone who is having the link and response, and I can copy this link and back in this embed canvas form and paste it here, that link. Okay, and this is the start time from where I can sync, like where from at which position I want to show this form. So let's say I want to show that particular form at this particular item of 1 minute and 32 seconds. Then click on this save icon or the check icon. So nice, my form has been saved, and this is also showing how that will look, what type of questions I can have during the form. And yeah, that's it. So I can click on this continue to video button from here, and let me just try to go backwards for 10 seconds. Let's say 10 seconds and play the video. And as you can see, at the time of arrival of 1 minute and 32 seconds, just now it will open up this form where a user who is watching my video or just interacting or listening to the video or watching it can go and fill up this form, right? And then they can submit it so that I will have that response in for that particular user. Right now I have created it as anyone can go and respond, so that's why it's not asking for the details. But we can configure our Microsoft Forms in such a way so that they can fill in the details for them, and we can set. We have this continue to video button. When I click on it, the video starts playing again. How can I know I have the Microsoft Forms or any other things in the video? There is this icon where I can click on it, which will open up that form which I can see, which is available during that video playback time. Okay, so the another thing is when I click on this interactivity section, the another thing which I can add during the video playback is this add callout. So what the add callout means, if someone is watching my video and I want to give them some type of attention items to have their attention, I can enter it here, something like please pay some attention this section of the video, and I can change the color of this. Let's say I want to make it light like this. And another thing, I can also say at which location of the video or what time this particular callout will be displayed and until what time. So in this particular case it's displayed for, let's say, 10 seconds, but I want to increase it to make it for 1.33 to 53, 20 seconds of callout. And the place I can also decide from where I want to put this callout. So let's say I want to put it down below, right? And let me just go and click on this check mark to save these settings. And yeah, so at the 1 minute and 32 seconds I have this Microsoft Forms, and at the 1 minute and 33 seconds I have this call out. Let me just go and change the time so that it's not go with the hand on hand with the other Microsoft form. Great. Okay, so let's just go and run that backwards and see how that looks. So now the time is 1 minute and 28 seconds. At 1 minute and 32 seconds we are going to have our Microsoft Forms to be filled in, right? I can click on this button to continue the video. Continue. The video has started to play again in a normal way, and at the time of 1 minute and I think 43 seconds we have our call out, which will be staying here for 20 seconds, 10 seconds I guess. So yeah, this is the new enhancement which we are having in the Microsoft Forms, and it also incorporate with the stream web part as well, the new stream web part, not the old one. Okay, and now let's move to the second feature which is available into the Microsoft Teams, is called as, let me just go for that. Let me go into the Microsoft Forms and try to open one of the Microsoft form which I already created, called as employee satisfactory survey. So there are a couple of employees which have already added the survey, like fill out this form. Let's say as we can see, we have 3 responses, total responses available for this particular employee satisfaction survey form. The new thing which is available in the Microsoft Forms is this present, and when I click onto it, it opens up this nicely looking UI where I can see what is the 3 responses are submitted and what is the actual response for each of the questions I have. For example, what is your job role? I am having the individual contributor with 100% of answers for that, and I'm also having this QR code or a link to join this particular form, for which a user can scan from the mobile and join this survey or this particular Microsoft Form survey and fill it out. If I don't want this QR code to be displayed, I can simply click on this arrow to hide the QR pane, and it looks nice and clean. If I click on this button, which make this to enter to the full screen, so I have a full screen and a very full screen to show my output. Let's say I want to get my QR code back. I can simply go and click on this button to get the QR form available, and it will be displayed. In this particular survey form I have 9 questions. So these are all the questions. This is my first question, this is my second question, where I have 50-50 answers for this question, where someone says less than 1 year of experience in the organization and 2 to 3 years is for the 50%. This is a tree map where it shows the different type of values. Generally it will have the in this particular case the 66% says extremely dissatisfied for this question, 33% says somewhat dissatisfied. And let's say I want to display or show this or visualize this particular data in a bar chart. I can see this from here. Let's say there are extremely dissatisfied is 66%, somewhat dissatisfied is 33%, others are having no answers for that. So it goes for all 9 questions, and it has the different type of bar charts available for each of the answers. Strongly disagree is here, where strongly disagree is 33% in this case, but for this particular question strongly disagree is 100%, something like that. Okay, and the final thing is this word cloud, where the most answered answer will be available in here. In this particular scenario or this particular dummy example, I am only having only one item, so it is showing like this. But if I click on this all responses, it has only one response, so it's showing like this. So this is another new improvement in the Microsoft Forms context. The third change is related to the third change is related to getting the view results of your survey or the Microsoft Forms. In this particular case, I am not having that in my in this tenant, but I can show you in one of my another tenants. So just give me a moment. Okay, so right now I'm in my another tenant, and as you can see, it changes this particular section of the responses. In this particular form of feedback, I am having total 9 responses, and all of them are available as an Excel, and I can open up this Excel and open up in the Excel form. So when I click on this button, what it says, let's just read it. Get ready to enjoy your data in Excel, and it will also show the output of all of my 9 responses, whatever they have responded into each of the question. Like there is a question for communication skills, there is a question for collaboration and teamwork, what every person has responded. The main beauty of this particular change is if someone is adding a new data, I will also go and able to see that answer in the real-time manner. So to do that, let me do one thing. Just go to the another tab. Okay, so I have this form open with me, so I'm going to add some of the values in here. Let's say I'm adding these values and hit submit. So as you know, there are 9 data and records we have in our example feedback. And if I go and check it here, as you can see, I haven't refreshed the page, I haven't refreshed the browser tab, still it shows this 10th record has been added by the anonymous user, which whatever data they have provided, right? So this is something, and when we open up this, it is also showing all the data which is being provided by the user, right? And what it also says is analyze and explore up-to-date results in Excel. So whatever results we are having, so whenever someone is adding some data, it is already been updated into the Excel sheet. We don't have to go and refresh it or download it to check the data. We can always get a download a copy of this Excel, and we can disconnect the sync between these Excel sheets if we need it. Okay, so this is the another very cool feature which is available in the Microsoft Forms. The another new introduction to this Microsoft Form is the presentation view, or not the presentation, but the new implementation, a new feature availability. In the Microsoft Forms, we have the new thing available, which is also called as quiz mode. So let me just go into this particular form. Let me do one thing. Let me go to another form. Just a moment. I have already covered this in one of my previous videos, but still let me try to get this. Anyone can respond. Let me just copy this link and try to put it in here. Okay, so for this particular form, let me check if I have that question mode or this practice mode enabled for this or not. Okay, this is the form, and if I go into the settings for this, I have this option for quiz already enabled. I have already created or this video earlier, and there is a separate video for this practice mode. If you want to check this, I will provide a link to that particular video in somewhere up above. And yes, so I have that open this particular form in here, so it has the practice mode enabled in it. So let's say, what is the 2 plus 2? My answer is 4. And when I click on submit, you see this nice looking image. It says excellent, my answer is correct. So when I go for the second question, what is 2 divided by 0? I will say 2, which is a wrong answer, I know. When I click on submit, it says nice try, you are almost there, try again, and it will also give me this button to see the correct answer. Let's say I'm trying it one more time. This is the wrong answer, so it just vanishes away, and it will also show this so correct answer. When I click on this show correct answer button, it will disable all the wrong answers and highlight the correct answer. Then I click on skip. Now the third question is 2 divided into 0, 2 multiplied by 0, which is 0. I know that, so I will click on submit. It will give me this nice looking image. When I complete the practice, I will see this nice looking GIF where it pops up the ribbons, and also the practice completed. Good job. Okay, I can click on the recap questions and save my response. If I want to save my response, or if I want to recap my questions, I can start with the recap where I will see, okay, this is my answer, which is the correct answer. I don't know the answer, so it revealed the answer for me, and this is my correct answer as well. And if I want to save this, I can also save it. Okay,